Vinny and Alex.
What is up, Dan?
Dead Cells is up.
Okay.
This is a game that a few days ago I had not ever heard of, and now I'm deeply entrenched in and kind of obsessed with lately. I've put a lot of time into this. It's real cool. I'm going to hit continue here, and I'm going to explain how this works. Do you guys like Rogue Legacy at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like the look of this.
Yeah, I loved Rogue Legacy, and so this is like...
Oh, I really like this. Has like a...
It's like Castlevania Rogue Legacy Dark Souls, basically, is what this is.
But
okay, that's a lot of words.
Yeah.
This look is kind of reminding me of like a Fade to Black, Blackthorn.
Okay.
That 16-bit era.
Yeah.
High animation.
So basically, I'm this dude here. I don't have a head. I die, and then a blob of shit comes and inhabits another body, and then I get another run.
It happens.
No checkpoints. Roguelite. So basically, all this stuff here that you see, those are things that I've gotten the blueprints for, and I've been able to deliver them to the collector, which is this guy between levels. So if you deliver the blueprint, all of these become possible things that show up in runs going forward. Okay.
Oh, so
other
so
roguelites have done this before.
You can't collect them here.
No, well, I do have a perk that lets one random shield and one random weapon drop at the beginning of each one.
But
so
you're
I
not
just dropped this
smashing.
heavy crossbow I got recently. So I got that. You always start with this sword here. You start with the rusty sword. I picked up the heavy crossbow. I typically don't do the shield thing. You can do a roll to dodge. That's typically how I try to get out of the way. This is early access, so some stuff is not in the game yet. I'm sure this is still not. No, game stats are coming soon.
Do you know how much it is? Do you remember?
Shit, I don't remember.
How about this?
Yes.
How about check this out?
What's
Hey,
that?
Abby, would you mind looking up Dead Cells to see
Whoa.
how much it is?
We can do that now.
We have that ability.
Yeah. You can do like a little butt stomp thing to hurt people, secrets in the walls. You get gold to buy stuff. I have a perk that lets me keep like 40 or 60% of my gold now. One of those things hit me. Not doing great here.
So the thing I've heard repeatedly about this game from people who seem to like it a lot is that it just has a really good feel to it.
Yes. So that's the thing is I loved Rogue Legacy, but like the actual running around and controlling it did not feel great. This is like if it was more like Symphony of the Night style, really crisp, good controls, good variety of enemies. Jesus Christ. It plays much better than Rogue Legacy did, and I loved Rogue Legacy. I played through that like 3 or 4 times on different consoles. Loved it.
That was a game I more admired, I think, than enjoyed personally.
Okay.
I did not play a lot of it.
All right, hold on a sec. Abby, you want to open a channel? What do we got?
Yeah, there we go.
Love it.
All right.
Very much worth that. Thank you,
Okay.
Abby. So I just got an upgrade. I can either go 1 to my health, maximum health, 1 to my weapon damage, and 1 to my skills, which I don't have any skills yet, but those are great. I usually start with at least 1 health if I haven't got one already. Put this guy down. So these things I'm picking up, that thing. You see I have 1 blue orb thing over there?
Uh-huh.
That is a dead cell. So that is what I'm using. That's basically my souls in Dark Souls. So if I can get to a collector in between the areas, I can cash those in and put that towards an upgrade. These guys kind of jump at you.
And so you can damage. Did you have to learn how to do that downward strike, or you had that from the beginning?
I had that from the beginning. It doesn't like explicitly tell you, but I just kind of noticed I did that once, and that seemed cool. So there's teleporters. That's
Seems
the
very
first one I
useful.
got. Yeah. You get like Castlevania map here. Let's see. So there are a couple different exits, it seems, in most areas. There's one that's a little easier, one that's a little harder. So I have
Who's this
4249. This is the sales guy. Let's see.
He's
Is that
not,
all
he's
poison
not singing.
enemies?
I wish he was doing this.
I mean, there's
Oh.
a nice
Yeah.
loot going on in the background.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Is there a bad enemy?
Mandolin,
next to
I don't
this
know.
here?
Maybe. So I just got my first skill. It's a damage buffer. So it'll make it'll add 60 damage to all my attacks for 8 seconds. It's on a cooldown, but also they get these little perks that change. So like right now, that shoots out a volley of arrows, which it doesn't do that every time, but that particular one I got does. This shield guy's kind of a pain in the ass. Gotta get behind him. So you do want to kill as many things as you can, because that is how you level up. Because every run, you're pretty much starting from the beginning, outside of the stuff you cashed in.
So where do those teleporters take you?
To other teleporters. So right now, you see the green arrow pointing down into the thing? Those are the 2 teleporters.
So you
go
can
there.
choose between open teleporters?
Between ones you have already gotten, yeah. So that here, I got this power that lets me make vines grow. So you can see, look on the right, instead I have the vine rune. So that's a permanent thing. So now I can use that to get to areas like this. So now I got a blood sword. That does about as much damage as my rusty sword, but it causes bleeding, and I've upgraded the damage on that, so I will switch to my blood sword.
But when you say permanent, you mean for this run, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
So the vine thing is permanent, so I got that before. And then like the plus 5% damage on the blood sword, that is permanent too. That is something I upgraded. Once I get to the collector between the areas, you'll see how that works. So this is still a heavy crossbow 1, which you'll find heavy crossbow 2, 3. I've gotten up to like 5s.
So when you die and come back, you'll be
Yeah.
able to continue accessing those new areas.
No, like the teleporter type
No,
stuff?
no, the vine sword stuff. The
vine stuff,
Metroid,
yes.
the Metroidvania style stuff. You'll keep between runs.
The vine stuff,
The stuff that
yes.
lets you access
Yeah.
new areas.
But that's the only, shit. That's the only, like, navigation one I have right now. God damn it. Hang on, let me... Also, this game's really hard.
I mean, it would kind of have to be, right?
Yeah, like, this is the first area I should not be having this much difficulty here, but, you know.
It is a
talking
quick
and
load.
playing. Oh, I want that. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, I can roll. I keep forgetting I can roll. Okay, so that's a strength upgrade. My weapons will be stronger now. So right now I can pay 1,000. Let's go ahead and do that, and I will get an ice grenade skill. It's ice grenade 2. All right, it's 33 damage. Oh, okay. So you see that down there in the green text? It says a swarm of biters crawls from your victims?
Yes.
That's kind of the bonus I get. So the ice grenade will always explode and freeze enemies, but this one in particular will now have like these biting like worm things come out after they explode.
And
so,
is
They
that
do
kind
extra damage,
Does
too.
that feel like as you're playing, those are random side effects? Like they kind of tack those on.
Yeah.
Roll of the dice.
It's kind of like when you start a new Rogue Legacy thing, and it's like, oh, in this one you get
Yeah.
this bonus or whatever. But yeah, like ice grenade there, radius thing. But we will go to the next area
Oh,
now.
cool.
I can cash in my 9 souls.
So it's a cooldown on the ice grenade stuff.
Yeah, the skills are all on a cooldown.
That's great.
So I'm going to this promenade of the condemned or whatever here. So this is the easier one of the 2 branching paths. In the first level, I can also use the vine rune to go to these toxic sewers or these old sewers, which is way harder.
Huh.
But we'll go this way. So right now, these are all the upgrades I can do. So these are the basic general ones. So right now, if I put 5 into this, which I'll do right now, now I have a healing flask that has 3 charges. So I can, it's the Dark Souls thing where you get to drink from the SS
Sure.
flask or whatever. And, ooh, what's that new one? Random melee weapon, general improvement. The starting weapon is randomly drawn from those you've unlocked. Okay, I should get that. I only have 4 cells right now, so let's look at the other stuff. These are the other items I can pick up that are now unlocked. I've taken these blueprints to the collector, so now all of these will randomly show up in the worlds. Lightning bolt. Where's the? I love this one. The electric whip. That's a really good one.
So when you started, there were very few things, if not anything.
Right. You
Okay.
get blueprints a lot, and
Okay.
then when you deliver them, then you can unlock these.
And I'm sorry, when you deliver them, do you have to deliver them within this run? Do you have to teleport back to deliver them?
If you get the blueprint, but you don't get to where I'm at right now
Yeah.
to the collector, you don't have the blueprint anymore.
Okay.
So you got to find it again.
But like if you move forward, is the collector in other areas, or do you always have to come back?
collector-
He's in
Collector's
between every stage. It
yeah,
sounds like.
Okay.
between every
Sorry.
area, you can go to the collector. This sounds great, so I'm going to start focusing on that. And then between each thing, you can go here and you can fill up your flask. So you heal
I
between
love
each
the
thing.
look of this.
and you heal-
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Very good animation.
Yeah. Oh, and it's totally the Dark Souls thing where I don't know how many times I've had like 60 or 70 dead cells and like 3 blueprints that I'm super excited about, and then some horse shit happens and I die.
Sure.
Or you walk into an area and there's like some elite enemy or something that kills you, and it's devastating. But
And there's no collecting that stuff back, right? Like you.
no, once you die, you're done.
Okay, so it's not like the next run you can find your corpse or anything.
I don't think so because it does kind of change. Like it's not the,
The layout.
Same. Yeah. Layout changes every time. So the cooldown is pretty good on the skills. Like you can use them pretty frequently.
Dan, do you know if this is exclusively PC right now?
I believe right now it is.
Because it's still in early access at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, so you see those biters coming out
Yep.
with the bows on their head? So that's because of the ice grenade. So those come out once the enemy freezes to death.
Whatever happened? Not the tangent here for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
Whatever happened to Microsoft's like developer early access initiative?
It hasn't
yeah.
really taken off, I don't think. Like the last game
Nice.
I heard prominently using it was the oh, what the hell was that game called? The
The driving game,
no, the one with the damn it, I don't know how to describe
the
this.
action hero who has a gun.
No, it's not that one, believe it or
Okay.
not. We Happy Few.
Oh, okay.
right.
That was the last game I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
like
What was it called?
we
Their
had-
program. It's
Oh
called,
yeah, a preview program or something along those lines. But I just feel like I haven't really heard a lot of developers taking advantage of that.
Was it developer preview? I wonder if we'll hear any more about it or
I
if it's
forget
dead.
what it's called.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to tangent
Oh,
off
that's
there.
okay.
Just reminded me of when you said, oh, it's early access.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, I knew somebody else had a thing. This, I don't know, I just like the look of this.
Yeah.
And it seems to move really well.
It does.
How's it control?
Great. And that's the thing. Like Rogue Legacy, I thought was a great idea and a lot of fun, but it's not like it was that. It didn't control that great. The enemy variety was not great. This seems to fix any issues I had with Rogue Legacy, and I already loved Rogue Legacy.
Like, there's a look to this I really like. I think Austin said this once when we were playing Castlevania, but like, enemies that are the same size as you are cool.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, I like big enemies, and I cannot lie, but like, there's something, I don't know, something about this style.
Yeah, totally. So I just got this lightning thing. Although if you do it for too long, it hurts you. So it's kind of
How do you know how long is too long?
You just got to time it. Like I did it the first time just so I would know. And then you learn.
One day, Vinny, when you learn to control lightning, you'll know.
You just
You'll know
know.
when too much is too much.
So this is one of my favorite weapons here, the electric whip. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this. And so I've got my damage plus 20 that I permanently have upgraded. But this bonus one is it shoots an arrow every time I do the whip. Or I think there's a slight cooldown.
Okay.
So I'm going to buy it and swap it out with my blood sword. So now this is really great for distance. Oh man, with that arrow, this seems great. So I'll show you. It kind of locks on.
So this is the run.
I think this might be the run. It's really fucking hard. I have no idea how far I am in this game.
Yeah, okay. Well, you just answered the question I was going to ask, which was, how far is this game?
No idea, but like I think the developer said they're about 80% complete with this. It feels complete. Like there's no point where I felt like, oh, this feels like an early access game.
But there's also
you
the
haven't hit a
possibility.
wall, right?
Yeah, there's a possibility you may just not be able to get into
Totally.
the end game yet or
oh
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. But I mean, if that is the case, I have not seen it yet. So
It also
check-
sounds like you're pretty far from the end game in general.
Probably. So you see the distance I'm able to get with this whip?
Yeah.
And also it locks on. So like these things that fly, it's so easy to just hit them with that.
Yeah, OP.
The electric whip is fantastic. All right, so like right now I've got 12 dead cells. All right. And so yeah, the gold, like I do have upgrades that let me keep some of my gold. Between runs, god damn it, I hate
Can you
these
double-
spikes.
okay.
Yeah, you can double jump, and then you can also do like a air roll thing. You can destroy doors, and that'll hurt things that are standing behind it. Also, on my health there, you'll notice when I take damage, there is an orange bar that goes down. It does that Dark Souls thing where if I cause damage to enemies, I can regain some of that.
Okay.
Oh, in the interim.
Yeah. So here I got the Vine Rune, so I can do this.
So what if you didn't have that?
Didn't have the Vine Rune?
Yeah.
You can't continue. So I think you get the Vine Rune in this area. So you just kind of have to explore until you find it.
I see.
Oh, so you see that scarecrow up there?
That's it.
Yes,
Fire
I do.
hydrant.
He is giving shield to everything around him. So destroy that, and I can destroy these guys. Oh, that's an elite enemy. So these things will usually drop stuff. Oh, shit!
Wow, Dan.
God damn
Your
it.
body was desecrated.
Yeah.
Did they eat your body?
I think maybe they ate my body. I'm not sure. So now I'm a
I mean, there's
blob
lots of
shit.
ways to desecrate a corpse, not that I would know.
What is this?
That's the shit that attaches where the head should be.
Oh, you're
So
kidding.
that's the new me.
That's a neat concept.
So
I
now
kind of like that.
My skills are gone. All my stuff is back. Here is my dead man's purse. That's 40% of the gold that I had.
And that's
so,
a skill you got?
yeah, so let me show something. I have to run here real quick. There are these special doors here. I'll try to get to one in the first area. So, oh wait, let me swap. Okay, I'm gonna have to sprint through this if I want to get to it. There are doors in future areas that are tied to time. So for the first like 20 times I ran into these doors, they're like, oh, this door shut 10 minutes ago. This door shut however long ago. So you see in the bottom right, there is actually a timer showing me.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so I have learned that if I can get to the first one of these time doors within like 3 minutes or so, then I can typically get in there. Is this,
That's a
one?
cool concept. I don't know if I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, so now I got the I got a turret skill. So
I'm
check
sorry,
this out.
what?
A turret skill.
Okay.
So watch this. I can throw this down.
I heard that too.
Okay.
What did you hear?
Turd skill.
Oh, turret skill. Yeah, you can call it turret skill if you want
And I
to.
mean,
That's
just
fun.
knowing you, Dan, it felt like that was a possibility.
I guess, yeah, that's not that far-fetched. Okay. No, it's a turret.
Okay.
And yeah, you throw it down, it'll mess guys up. It's helpful. So this seems to be something I don't have yet. Something along the lines of the Vine Rune. I think it's going to be some sort of like teleport to another thing.
Gotcha.
I usually see those in twos. Oh, so here, I used the Vine Rune. Since you don't have that originally,
Yeah.
you can't get to these areas. But now I can go to the Toxic Sewers, which is a harder area.
Is that a door that would have closed?
No, that one's not. So time pauses when you're in the collector area here. So I couldn't have got to that like on my first run because I didn't have the
Sure.
Vine Rune yet. I definitely want to keep upgrading this thing. So this area will be a little tougher. So there are branching paths. I don't know if they all lead to the same place. I have seen one very clear, like, boss fight area I got to, like this bridge where I had to fight this big, obvious boss with a health bar and everything.
Okay.
I don't know if this path will take me to that same thing. This is my target. That's poisonous water. Ooh, that's twin blades up there. I do want that. Oh, I can do that. Next to the vines. Scorpions are kind of hard. Twin daggers 3. Oh, yeah, that'll be good. I'll do this. Swap this. So now I have X and Y. I've got my electric whip and the twin blades. God damn it. All right. So, yeah, you see me trying to regain the health there?
Yeah, but if you get hit again, you lose it.
Yes.
How are health drops?
They're kind of hard to find. You can find carrots sometimes, which will give you some. But other than that, it's a lot of drinking from your flask here.
Okay.
And I've got 3 charges now.
How about restoring charges on your flask?
That's only between the areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't had any items that recharge flask?
Just the not flasks, but the carrots will
Do
recharge
health,
your
right,
health.
okay.
A little bit of health.
Yeah, this area seems a little more intense. A
Yeah, it is.
little more wild and woolly.
I hope to get to the point where I can start skipping to this one all the time, but I'm not really strong enough yet.
So, Dan, just one more time. Sorry,
Yeah.
my head was in another place a little bit in the beginning. What exactly are the mechanics for bringing stuff over with you when you die?
The cells, the dead cells. So, oh wait, I gotta move. That's gonna blow up. So you see the 9 over there, the
Yeah.
blue orb. So most enemies will drop at least one of those. He didn't. But that's how you upgrade, is those, and you have to bring those to the collector between levels.
Between levels, and then when you die, that's where you're unlocking the ability for items to drop.
Well, the ability for them, if you've collected the blueprints, but also you see how I have 25% of my twin daggers, I have 10% of my electric whip, 15 on my turret. Those are permanent stat bonuses that I have invested my cells into, and that's why I have those permanently.
But only if you grab the twin daggers.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So the twin daggers are 25, the whip is
Yeah.
10. You know, I've got
Right,
different
right,
numbers for
right.
each one.
But you might not find twin daggers.
Exactly, yeah. But when I do now, they are stronger.
It's a good thing. Got it.
Yeah.
And also, you said like the vine whip.
Yeah. Oh, so here I got my meat grinder. So watch this. Throw this down. That's a good thing. Oh shit! The scorpions come out of nowhere. I was poisoned. God damn it. That's why I was still losing health.
Your body got this. Oh, I see. The body goes, but the blob.
Yeah. So
remains.
whatever the fuck that is, the soul or
The blob
juice
still burns.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it attaches. So that's basically how this game works. It's real hard. You will have to go through similar looking areas a lot, even though it does kind of change because of the procedural stuff. But it has kept me engaged the entire time. I want to keep playing this.
Yeah.
So it is just the layouts that kind of change, but there are discrete areas that you sort of are progressing through.
Yeah,
over
like the
time.
promenade of the condemned and the ramparts are always going to look the same and have like similar themes and enemy types.
Right. It's just
oh.
the stage layout that varies.
Yeah, it varies, but even then you'll see a lot of the same like templates, you know?
Right.
Like, oh, here's the part where I got to jump through the spikes. Here's the part where this happens.
I'm really digging the aesthetic on here.
It's really good.
Something maybe like chunky original Prince of Persia.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
style to it.
I can see that.
I should play the original Prince of Persia. I wonder if that holds up at all.
I played it when it came out on XBLA a while ago. It's
the
aged.
2D one?
Yeah, with the weird jumps and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it's aged, but it's still fun. But that's the gist of this
Cool.
here.
Yeah.
I really have been enjoying this game. And again, it's in early access and it's this good. I'm looking forward to following this development and seeing how the final release plays, because this is really
It's always
great
nice
so
when one
far.
of these just kind of appears and sort of surprises everybody.
Yeah, totally. So I give a full recommendation to Dead Cells if you like what you see.
Right on. Thank
All
you,
right,
Dan.
thanks, Dan.
Thanks,
Would you
guys.
say $15 or it was?
It was 16 at full price.
Okay.
14 something on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that's
Thanks,
Dead
Dan.
Cells. Thank you.